where we will see again a continuous performance from those teams who weren't doing so well in week 1 starting to come up to the occasion.
How about H2O? I just have to hit the nerve, man.
Yeah.
I just have to hit it. Even though you fall apart from me right now. But yeah, speaking of H2O, they are not doing quite well in the last game.
Yeah, not at all. But of course, we will see in this game, are they going to rise up to the occasion again? This is, again, we are back to the classical wrangle, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 2, official match number 2 for today, featuring our players, Zali, Iron Pro, Trix Nitty, as well as iShots. Just look at this. Everyone has gotten themselves a chicken dinner on the board. Of course, Trix Nitty with 7, iShots with 8, Iron Pro 4, Zali with 3 for their teams, but they are fairly even here, as we can see on the stats in terms of total damage as well as total kills. Everyone's really close to each other. This is competition here.
And there's a real competition there is, but look at this map, which is more important right now. We're looking at coming up from the northeast of the map down into the southern side of Sonoska military base. We do know when it comes to the military base, there are some teams that are really happy when it comes to this kind of drop. A bigger question, sometimes the circle just gonna defy how this flight path will be. It will be a total reverse of this flight path. Can they actually land themselves on right on top of a circle? I do hear some couple of gunshots already in the game, but we have to wait and see who already engaged. Bapa around Milton Power again. And Tara, we are looking at Lipovka. There's also Sonovska military base with Divinity. Team No Recall will apparently occupy Ferry Pier. Bigatron still Nova, like I said. I didn't jinx it. It's just how the circle works. Right up on shooting range. If there's Yudu Gang, they're probably going to be happy about it. But Rose Esports Syndicates is just next to Yudu Gang now, because they are the one that like to drop around Savani, and they will be happy about that.
And just look at this. On the military base side, of course, BTR's favorite spot at the same time, FV Unbeatable as well as Divinity Esports in the same island as well. So 3 teams actually in the military base island. So it will be very interesting to see how will they fend off each other, because definitely they will meet each other on the Death Bridge. It's just a matter of what's the timing. Will they make the rotation? Will they make the rotation early because the circle is way far north, or will they wait out and just try to make their way in? But it looks like Team No Recall takes the first knockdown onto Impact. Impact is outside all alone. Crucifer tries to save Impact with the vehicle. Will he go for the save there? Loyu does have eyes onto Lucifer, though continues on to loot because he does not have anything else besides his weapon. Impact looks like he's left all alone there. Oh no, not gonna look good for Impact. Impact may be the first one to go, but then Juggernaut may come for the save here. Juggernaut just passing by, so everyone's just leaving Impact alone. It's like, Impact, help me guys, help me. Sorry Impact, we're gonna leave you. Bye. And Loyu is gonna finish up the job for sure.
There you go. A little bit of a dramatic moment. Cloud coming up as your producer and director right now. I don't know what is that movie, but we have to wait and see. But Team No Recall is better to have a gun rather than having the gears, because you know the gun that wins, that gonna win you instead of the gears or equipment there. Christopher have nothing on him. We're gonna wait and see for the team who will actually Cambridge around Jogo. The one that actually dropped by Jogopol really is in a very good spot, because chances are the circle ended up there somewhere. Also, maybe around Rosa. Do you know Rosa? One of the places that the circle like to favor most. Bapa, I have to go through so many teams in between. Resurgence there, Traitor, WoW, HTO. There's also Axis in between. Bigatron, FV Unbeatable. I gotta have to say that FV dropping around Sonoka military base is really unusual.
Yeah, it's really unusual. We haven't seen them doing that really. So it looks like they're going to share the same island as BTR, but then again, they need to get through Team No Recall, who's bridge camping at around the area. Same goes for Trader Esports as well, having BTR nearby with them. But of course, Bapa are with their signature area around Malta Power. That is normal. Pachinki, no one is actually challenging Pachinki in an actual game. We have yet to really see that yet. But it looks like a lot of other teams, they need to make their way in the middle of the circle soon as possible because there will be bridges all over that they need to get to, depending where the circle later will end. If Choo Choo predicts that Rashawk may be one of them, it's still okay. There's a good amount of water there. Well, you know I love water. Jogopul, if it ends up there, then there will be a death bridge that a lot of teams will need to go through. So what do you do now? Do you make the move early or later? These are decisions, big decisions that the teams need to make.
Yeah, I think shooting range is one of the spots that they should highlight for these teams, because you do know that shooting range is one of the famous spot as well, and the terrains are really giving a lot of advantage for those who are actually rotating in quite early. But back to Bigatron around Nova Remnoya, we're looking at Rocky just trying to find himself a good loot here. He doesn't have any helmet on, but apparently there won't be a contending with any other teams for now. But as we speak, there will be some teams coming up from the rest of the around Pochinki. We do want to know if there's anybody actually try to contest Pochinki out of Team Secrets, and I don't think so just now, right? Nobody wants to actually take up the challenge or risking their final week just to make sure that they can fight Team Secret at their own base.
Yeah, no one at all. But then again, talking about no one, looks like Jojo has no one with him. But oh, what was he doing there? Firstly, he's all alone. His angle was not good. April gets an easy shot onto Jojo, gets that free kill onto his point chart. Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure what Jojo was actually doing there. Angle wasn't good. Showing himself by the window. He could have at least went to the second floor and all alone at the same time. So I'm not sure what sort of communication they have there. Probably communication.
Maybe he was the scout of the team. He kind of get the gist of the idea. There's one more team here, but he's not sure which part of that vicinity, of that building, of any part of a compartment that they are actually staying at. And maybe they caught him by surprise there. There was a free kill done by Team Net Brother, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Now Rose Syndicate here, they are lacking one man. They lost not just one man, two men here. A lot of casualty on the side of Rose Esports. Syndicate is still on the first phase of a circle. Traitor, on the other hand, are having a great time not having contested a vicinity or a compound for now. Bigatron trying to migrate himself for Nova up towards the southern side of a map into the mainland here, taking on the east side of the bridge. So they will actually not being bridge camp whatsoever, and I think it won't be a problem for them for now, because Milta, yeah, we do have Bapa around there, but Bigatron will have to pass through many teams actually if they're going from straight from the south. If they go a little bit on the west, going through Pochinki, it will be another problem. So you have to pick either Bapa or you want to fight against Team Secret or Team Bigatron here.
Yeah, so it's all those decisions. But of course, Trader, they were there earlier, but then again, they left that vicinity, not breach camping anymore. FV unbeatable at the same time. Looks like they're making their way across with vehicles all around. They're making these early rotations, trying to get into the circle as close as possible, because you know that you don't want to get into the circle later, because if that circle happens to be in a awkward position, it's either swimming for you guys or it's the death bridge. So you don't want any of those. So I guess in this map, looking at the circle condition, it's best to be on the northern side of the peninsula. That will be the best one. But look at this, H2O, they are just camping out this compound to themselves again, hoping to not be the first team to be eliminated, just like their previous matchup. They are still 16 teams here, ladies and gentlemen, so everyone will still hang on to their spot.
Yeah, it's still one of Cloud's favorite team. We're talking about the Singaporeans still haven't landed themselves any chicken except for Impunity Kage. Tara on the side repositioned themselves at the side of the circle, right at the edge of it. There will be bridge camp. They will be camping this one out against Bigatron, and the rest of Tara will be joining out a little bit late. But Bapa are here coming up very late into the circle, taking the blue as well. Saying this for Divinity. And Savini on top of that is a really smack middle. Rosehawk is there still. So like we said, shooting range Savini as well as Rosehawk is really in the middle of a circle. We have no clue where the circle migrates for the next one, but everybody have to gamble this one out. Team Secret coming up from the edge of a circle here from a little bit on southwest side. they're gonna have to go through Dingo's axis. There's a couple of more teams there, more than 2 teams. If I'm not mistaken, there are 4 teams right in the side of Team Secret. But Bigatron tried to climb themselves straight onto the terrain with a higher ground advantage, trying to play on their side.
Yep, and Trader Esports as well. They have gotten themselves in the middle of the circle at this point. But look at this. BTR, they do know someone's on the other side. Tara, looks like they have 2 angles here covered. But BTR, they do have the terrain to their advantage. We do know how good BTR is at using terrain. And now, looks like Kaya's taking a couple of shots from X-Arm here. X-Arm has eyes all alone. He's being the scout here for his teammates at this point. Axis waiting on the grenade. Oman, we toss it out to Rectify. Rectify now. Oh, nades out, but looks like did not hit onto Rectify. Rectify still hang on to that top floor of his building while his teammates are on the other side. Looks like everyone's just playing this really safely. Rectify just having a look out there, but no real engagements happening soon.
Yeah, Rectify is rectifying there. We can see he's with the micro trying to play as a sniper, maybe, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But for now, he's kind of playing at the walls here. X is trying to find Rectify. He saw him. Just go a little bit late. Oh, flies Rectify. Shake making sure the mini 14 to finish his life off at that. And I know it's a really heart-throbbing moment for Rectify. The rest of Impunity just gonna have to migrate. That's a really interesting spray on that vehicle, by the way. I really love that color. It's really vibrant. But back to the game, Impunity, Beauty Jelly, and the rest of them. It's only 2 people left, Vex and Beauty Jelly. There's only left 4 of them. They're trying to play it safe this.
Yeah, a little bit of bridge camping happening here, but looks like switching over to FV Unbeatable. They are again nearby. H2. Oh, H2 is just down there. Okay, though. Are you going to go for it with your teammates right there? But on the other side, we do see here, Bigatron is on top of the hill. So there are 3 teams in nearby each other. Team Secret now looks like they're having a siege together with Dingoes. Dingoes now may moving on to Team Secret. Now from afar there, where they want to try and take out this compound. Yuhai is in the house all alone while his teammates are on the outside. Nug has eyes on the Yuhai. Does know that Yuhai is there, but then again, looks like Team Secret is still holding on to this compound. Will they leave this area, because they do have vehicles to get away if they need to, but they are still within the circle? Eye shots, looks like he's been taking a couple of shots there. And yep, looks like Dingoes, they are just locking Team Secret in and no third party happening for now.
Yeah, there goes the circle. It's really deceiving right on the southern side of shooting range and just into the west side of Rosshawk. In the middle of that, we talked about this and I got it quite on point. But Crucifer, what happened to him? Apparently, he dropped from his vehicle, and hopefully he's gonna be a-okay. But Dingoes did try to migrate and will bomb into Team Secret. They are playing the hills here. Will they taken up the challenge for Dingoes? Because we do know Maisel is hesitant for a moment. Nat Brotherhood on the other end being charged right by Team Secret. I think they heard it for Dingoes there. Team Secret managed to get Nat 1 down, while Esports on the other end tries to take FB Unbeatable. Net Atai have to spray it out with, if I'm not mistaken, there was Iron Sight just now. He was taking up the challenge with not much attachment on his assault rifle. That's a bold move coming out from Atai and trying to smoke it up and making sure that he can pick Samzi off from his knees and up to his feet. Eye shots on the other end with a sniping. Oh, try to get Dingo's nukes on that side. They are being sandwiched. Quite a sticky situation for Team Secret right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be looking. It's not looking good for Team Secret because there are a lot of teams around them. iShots do know that there's one across the hill, so they need to keep their eyes on to their opponents. But then again, it's just too many angles for them to cover. And at the same time, looks like the smoke is going out. It does go out, and they do get the save there. They will get on to another location. Net Brotherhood will not engage in this fight. because it's just too risky. Too many teams there. You don't want to get third party, especially. And now talking about third party, looks like Mesa is going in onto the fight onto iShots. iShots is all alone there. And now the rest of Dingos is going in. Yuhai is on the other side. The grenade will go off from Yuhai. Now Yuhai is spraying out the shots, but it does connect a little bit, but not good enough. Does not knock out anyone yet. And see that Mesa looks like, oh, grenade onto Nak. Oh my goodness, that was not a good grenade there. Mason now, he is low on health. A GG now has been knocked down. San as well needs to pop out the energy drink, but then again, looks like Team Secret, they are defending this. They are trying to get over Dingoes. Dingoes now is in trouble. San now will be taken out. A GG as well. And Team Secret managed to defend their location.
Oh my Dingoes, that was a fail flush coming out straight in the face and be rejected directly by Team Secret. That's really hurtful to take that as swallowing it up, and you have to face yourself that you're on the sixth place in overall, but H2O on the other end try to take up a challenge against Traitor. One nade toss, and the second one will be tossed here. YKV is cooking it in. And there you go, a very long cook nade coming up, and a micro Uzi in his end. YKV tried to run the other way around, trying to just get into the building from next to his teammates here. YKV trying to get the visualization of small hearts, but at the same time, Traitor to knock down here. Asa is the only person left still holding on this fortress. Ninja will be the next one. YKV trying to get the rest of the team. They try to wipe out for Traitor. YKV still playing it very, denying the point, but Asa Ninja is falling down, but YKV managed to get finally on Traitor's side, but they are denying 1 point. It was a smart move coming out from Asa and Ninja just now, making sure they're not giving more points to Team H2O, who trying to wipe out, which managed to get a flush at that.
Well, Micro Uzi for the win, ladies and gentlemen. It's just doing the business over and over again. But now, switching over to Bapa looks like they are just passing by here, not stopping, but they have an open roof vehicle. And this is not good if you want to pass by just like that. It's not going to be easy. You may take a couple of shots there. Bapa now trying to make that rotation. They need to get into the circle at the same time. Oh, wow. Looks like the shots do go out from Hydra from the other side, taking out Arpak. And now Hydra have eyes on the other side. But again, Hydra is taking a couple of shots onto himself as well. He has a vehicle. Oh, half-life now onto Hydra, still making it out. His helmet is now down to half-life. And now FV Unbeatable, they're on the other side. They may come and bump into BTR. FV, they are trying to make that location. They need to get into the circle at the same time. Looks like Bapa Bart has been knocked down by ice shots. And now FV making their way into the circle safely, not going to bump into anyone else.
Hopefully, because for now we're looking at they are quite unsure where they want to rotate. Look at that, zigzag all the way. But Bowman try to make sure nobody land any shots on him, making sure that they are marking their territories right, trying to bait the shots coming out from any kind of an angle. But apparently nobody trying to engage with them. Kagura on the other hand, trying to get the visualization, slowing them down against Net Brotherhood. We do know how good when it comes to Net Brotherhood. Oh, composition when it comes to a wall, but Lassie taken up by surprise from Kagura at the back. Arts is coming up from the front, but there's also Tomo Esports joining in the fight as well. And this is not looking great for H2O. They're trying to pick a fight on that Brotherhood, but taken out by surprise and didn't see that one coming. Didn't expect there's another team coming out so soon. Team Secret is just across the map. There's also another team, Tara Esports, across them too. And now H2O just dig themselves a big grave to lie themselves in.
Oh, you need to expect the unexpected in such tournaments, such high-pressure tournament, and it's now getting really colorful on the minimap. As we can see here, Kagura have eyes on Tonewao Esports. Kagura tries to get that shot on, but then again, looks like he will retreat back, try to find another location because they are really out in the open right now. It's just not a good location if you want to take those shots and reveal yourself. But moving over to Team Secret, Axis as well as Resurgence, they are in the same vicinity at this point. Team Secret still holding on to the same compound that they have done so well earlier, but Axis, they are smack in the middle between these two big teams. It's not a good position to be in. Biu, but the grenade goes out. Oh, connects nicely onto Appy, and now Biu will keep his eyes on the teams, but it looks like Bapa they are just across the hill there. iShots taking his high ground position on top of the roof, being that sniper that he actually is. And now the circle will favor Tara because they are in the middle. Team Secret, Resurgence, Team No Recall, they need to make a move.
Oh, can they make the right move? That's a bigger question because the moment you rotate a little bit wrong on the direction, you're gonna face another team. They're already waiting for them to take the advantage on. But Ned managed to get Kagura down. Team Secret, on the other hand, already tunneling themselves. A lot of teams. The Baba are coming up from the front, and Ned as well. H2O YKB trying to save his friend here. Kagura being knocked down quite for some time now, but they won't finish him off. Samzy trying coming up from the sides, trying to play a proning game, but they are advancing, coping this fight very slowly and composedly calm, making sure they're calm all the time. And Samzy trying to throw another nade there. Axis managed to get one down for Resurgence. At the same time, Luxy tried to advance towards H2O. They also have Tonewall Esport on their breathing down their neck here. And Team Secret on their left side. They don't want to be too occupied and too focused on one direction because there's so many teams coming out from multiple angles here.
Yeah, multiple angles in there. H2O is right in the middle of everyone. And it looks like Kaya will go out. YKV being the last surviving member for his team. At this point, can he hold on to position points at least? This will be a question. But looks like April looks like he made a couple of shots. And at the same time, he's taking a lot of shots as well. The smoke does protect him. But then again, looks like they will finish off their opponents behind them. But then again, they cannot relax because they have other teams lurking onto them. And at the same time, they need to reload, reset themselves because the circle will close in. That means the other team will move in as well. BTR, Luxy just behind the vehicle. I'm not sure if they do know that he's there, but Low Yu from Team No Recall is getting into the circle. The smokes do pop out, and now they will try to hold on to the positions. Right now, down to the top 13 teams here. Vex for Infinity goes down. At the same time, we do see Insomnus. Looks like he's in a bit of a trouble there. Juggernaut just behind him. Insomnus not in a good position as well. Tara, they are in the circle, and they do have a little bit of a terrain there to play with if they want to. But then again, making there is not going to be easy because lots of open areas. Smokes. Hopefully they save a lot of smokes here because this will be that grenade onto Bapa on the right side of the map at this point. Beautiful indeed. Now Bapa not in a confident position as well.
Yeah, but right now I'm looking at small boy. He's really small in the middle there. I don't want to be him right now. He tries to stay small as much as possible. Don't want to attract too much attention. Yu Hai on the other end already talking about nades coming up with a smoke that he wants to advance and take the opportunity to advance right on his crosshair. Is Loyu, Team No Rico. We do know they kind of really aggressive and really know how to cope with the team fight, but sometimes they are too focused that they forgot there's another team coming up from the sides or very focused, and they got actually the attention, their full attention on their what's in front. You forgot their flanks there. And Stewart on the other hand trying to get on the side of Yu Hai. They are giving a lot of pressure on the side of Team No Recall. With the DP28 trying to just smoke it off away. Stewart 9K really tossing a lot of the utilities here. I don't know if it's really worthwhile to have this much utility. And Stewart straight when he tried to bring that energy and punish himself that quite hard. Marta spraying themselves on the Team No Recall. Now they got punished, and that tap on Matoy will not hit anybody for now, but will be soon enough if they overstate themselves too much for Team No Recall here.
Oh man, Matoy, where did you come from? No eyes were on you. Get that shot from the side. That was beautiful play by Matoy. Now the grenades do go out from Matoy together with the smokes as well. Painkillers will be taken out because this will be the final few circles. We are now down to 11 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. Tara, Proyecto X, Lyrian has eyes on Net Brotherhood on the other side. The grenade do go out, and now we do see here Samzy is in a little bit of a trouble together with his teammates. They do only have the smokes there, but again, Luxy has been knocked down together with April as well. Looks like Tara, they are winning that fight together with Net. And now Lyrian on the other side, Axis taking on a shot there. Appy will go knocked down on his knees there. And now Yu Hai taking on Oman from the other side as well. Oh, looks like Team Secret, they only have the smokes to protect them. They don't have anything else. And look at this, the troll airdrop in the middle of this couple of teams at the ledge at the same time. Going there is just exposing yourself. Down to 9 teams, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, top 10. We're looking at top 9 now. Fateh Syndicate from Rose Esports Syndicate is the sole survivor for the team. He's playing is really at the edge of every unbeatable also marching in the same direction here. Baba on the other hand trying to walk themselves on top of this, but Tara holding this ground right on the middle of the safe zone or safe circle here. Baba trying to rotate a longer way but Team Secret can see everybody else as well. Rose Esport will not be slipped out from bot's view, and now it's a fish eating a bigger fish and a bigger fish eating a smaller one, and now everybody just eat each other out, and they are throwing themselves whatever they have on the side of utility wise. Net Brotherhood is trying to advance towards Tara. Bigatron trying to climb that hill, which is so hard, but Tara taken down by Luxy. That Luxy taken down by Tara, sorry. And apparently they are forcing everybody to get into this center of the circle. But I do want to know if anybody try to explode this Dacia anytime soon, because if they do, Team Secret will be in a huge problem.
Team Secret only now has Yuhai as well as Matoy. It's almost like the father and son fight out at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. And now we do see here that Tara looks like they try to get a good position. They still maintain all four of their team members. The vehicle does explode in front of Lilian, taking a little bit of damage there, but no knocks. And now Tara, they still maintain all four of their team members. Matoy is being pinned down behind the vehicle. Lynx will try to find a good angle there. They are somewhat in the circle, but again, FV Barman looks like he's all alone at the edge there. The moment he shows himself, anyone can take him out. Fateh is on one side, BTR is on his left side, right in front of his Bapa Ah. They still have 4 team members in the squad at this moment. 6 now. It's low though. Team Secret still hanging on, but that circle will pressure all the teams to meet each other. 6 now has been taken out by Matoy beautifully from one angle, and now they are down to 3 team members for Bapa Ah.
I don't know, that's a wise choice for Mato. He just exposed himself way too much because apparently already see him. That's the rest of Team Secret. Plays himself as 6th placement. We're down to top 5 now. Links with the DP28. Just make sure that he reloads it. Jenny, on the other hand, shredded half of his helmet there. Couple more shots will just shred it away. Without any helmet, it's going to be a tough point. But then at the same time, Jenny already got himself a kill, so that's a really handy one to actually play at the last circle here. We're looking at 7th phase now. Already going into 2 more phases. There will be no more circles left. Trixie trying to reload and replenish himself with whatever they have left around the box that already died beforehand. FV Unbeatable, where are they? Are they still in the game? I do see Tara on the left side of Baba Tricks. I think I see one person for FV. There you go. We have Bowman on that one sole survivor of FV right now. He's trying to crawl himself so hard, making sure nobody notices and don't want to attract too much attention on his side. Bapa and Tara are actually holding the higher ground here, and Bigatron are playing at the cliff of the hill. Bapa Tricks try to rotate the other way on. Lirin will get discovered at this rate, and Bapa try to hold the ground as long as they can. They are having the higher ground, not much of a higher ground we say, but they do have a couple of covers of trees here. Jenny being knocked out by Lyrian, and there you go. Lyrian is not being discovered whatsoever yet. We're waiting for Baba to return the punishment to his Tara side.
All for FV. It's only Bama all alone, but he does not have anything. Oh, but talking about Bama, cast this curse again. The moment I mentioned him, he's taken out off this game, and now we're down to top 3. 9 alive here. Rocky being knocked down by Arm on one side. Papa will need to go for the save onto one of his team members. Jenny there has been knocked out, but again, Lyrian and Lynx as well have eyes onto the side of Jenny, and now Tara looks like they will make a move onto the side of Hydra. Hydra is in trouble. You know that Hydra is there. Hydra sees you. Who sees you then? Hydra gets a knockout, but then again, the revenge comes in from knocking out to Hydra, taking it off, and Lynx at the same time looks like he's been knocked out together with Lyrian behind the tree. Now we're down to top 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the moment there, and now the siege do go in there by the side of Bapa, and they will take down 2 with them. We are now down to 4 players, 2 teams. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth.
2v2. Bapa have the higher ground and do have the trees to work with. Bart, on the other hand, really low. He doesn't have any or anything to heal up. He do have one small death box in front of him, probably 2. He needs his first aid kit. He got a couple of them, and that box is really a saving grace for the side of Bapa there.
Yes, that may be the saving grace, and that may bring them the chicken dinner. But now both teams, they are locked down with each other. This is now a Mexican standoff here. It's 2 against 2. Their utilities are fairly equal at this point. It is just now down to who will make the first move, and the circle will favor who at this point. At the same time, we do see here coverage for both teams. They are quite equal as well. But then again, on the side of Bapa, they do have a couple of trees there with a couple of shadows to play with if they want to play with the visuals. But again, Bart, we do see here Bart and Tricks. They are trying to get that flank on Tricks, especially right in front. Macy, Muffin, and they're just right in front of them. Oh my god, this is getting so cringy. Can you see them? Can you see them? Oh my god, Tricks, Bart. Oh my god.
But back to Tara. They are trying to play it very silent, but there you go. It breaks the silence. Out. Now knocked down and now arms trying to advance it. But behind this goes. Tara managed to get himself a whole patience of chicken dinner in their hands. Finally, good game done by two teams there. Tara Esports as well. But it was a nice game by both of the teams. They are playing it very calmly and very professional, if you ask me, and that paid them on one for Tara, who happens to be very patient till the last minute. They're waiting for Baba to actually open up an engagement first, and that cost them the whole life for Baba just now. But it was a nice game, and congratulations